Simmers, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing part 2 of Kev and V's place. I decided to move them to this world just because I felt like the aesthetics of this world match Shameless, and I'm also going to be building their house from scratch just because I felt like the apartment wasn't hitting as much when I opened it back up, so I decided to move them out. So yeah, I'm also going to be creating Fiona's house because she's right next door, I believe, in Shameless. And I felt like maybe it would be nice if I could make this lot a residential rental for all the Shameless characters, at least the main characters, to live in my Sims world. And I might be creating the Milkovich's house as well, just because I felt like this gives it the nice Shameless world or environment. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna pull up the house from Shameless because it's kind of hard to replicate it when I don't know what it looks like fully from the inside. So please stay tuned and please do not come for me. Okay guys, so I found this layout on YouTube just because I couldn't find it online. I felt really bad at myself because I couldn't find it online. But anyways, YouTube. I'm gonna be copying this layout from the Megstar. She made this build, I think in 2023, I feel like. I don't know if she made it earlier than that, but this is the layout, and I'm going to be also looking at her build of the Gallagher's place. But I noticed in a picture that in the actual show, there's a house in the middle, but I don't know whose house that is. Can someone please let me know? Because I am absolutely confused. Because it says, I looked it up, it says that Kev and V are their neighbors, but there is this weird house in the middle. I'm gonna show you guys it in a second. Sorry. So do you guys see that? The house here, whose house is that? Is that the Milkovich's house or is that someone else's? Because I missed that part of the show. I don't know who lives in the middle of that house or in that place. So yeah, we're just gonna pretend that this is V and Kev's house and then this is Fiona's house. This is, I feel like, enough space to do everything. So without further ado, let's get started into the building. All right, we're gonna tee this because I cannot see good when it comes to building the other way. I want to kind of do this. Oh, I might as well make this a residential rental. I don't know if I did that already. Can I do that here? Yes, I can. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I did that, and then okay, so I'm gonna start off by creating a square because I feel as if this place, oh, they have a little bit of backyard, maybe that's too far. I feel like they have a little bit of a backyard in the back. Maybe they wanted to do a little family get together or something. I don't know. Oh, I went too far here. Okay. I am trying my best, guys, so please don't come for me. I feel like this should be a bit more skinnier or extended. Yeah. Yeah. And then, man, this is possibly harder than I thought, guys. And then I want to put, oh, I think this is how you do this. Okay. And then we'll do another one for Fiona. Working harder. Or working smarter, not harder. Okay, we'll do that. They did have a little trailer at one point, so yeah. Okay, that's gonna be their house. Essentially Fiona's house. So yeah. Now let's get started with the actual welcoming in thing. So it looks like they have a little foyer here area when they first walk in. I am gonna try to replicate this as best as I can. And then there is a archway. I'm looking at this at a different angle, so please bear with me. This looks like something they have here. And then there is a little closet area over there. I don't know what that is. So we'll keep that and change it as needed. Okay, and then they have, after this archway is their living room, and it has a little bathroom, looks like, or closet that is here. It is kind of matching, or yeah, kind of matching, I want to say, the walkway in. I feel like it'll be that big. I don't have no clue on my game is being laggy at the moment. I'm sorry, guys. I think I should make this a bit bigger. Or is that too big? That's too big. So laggy. I don't know why. Okay, and then we're gonna move this. Oh, I want to move this area a little bit here. Oh, why did it do that? Okay. Just extend that. I want to make sure it is getting all the walls. Okay. Okay, it is. Alright, we're doing something right, I feel like, guys. This is a 2-story home. And yeah. So after this closet area, I wish I could just turn the screen. Maybe I should take a snippet of it and then I can turn it. Hold on guys, hold on. I put it on Word document, but they kind of have let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms, not including the part here. And after this closet, there's a room here. And then they have, oh my gosh, this might be a bit too small. I might have to extend this out a little bit. Yeah. And then move this over. I'm gonna have to extend this. Okay, and then move this up to here. And then we can do this. I feel like this is the starting point, okay? This is the first floor. And I feel like this is accurate. I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna turn these lines off for a second. Okay. And then their place is raised. I want to raise this entire thing. Will it raise? Yeah, there we go. So we got a little deck area going on here. I should have put another comparison picture, but I wasn't thinking about that, of the actual place. So let me do that as well. Sorry guys, I am not prepared whatsoever. And I apologize. I apologize sincerely. And I really hope you guys watch this because I'm trying my best with this series. It might not be a series. I mean, I might play with them, but still. This is a lot of work that I have to put in to create this type of stuff. And, you know, I make great content and you guys should subscribe to my channel. I don't know why my camera is being laggy. What is going on? Stop being laggy. I'm trying to film and you want to do all this other stuff. Okay, I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna get it together, I promise. I need a better view of the house. This one's nice. We'll use this one. Yeah, I'll switch front and or back and stuff to the layout, but wow, I didn't realize how high their platform was. So we're gonna do a super high platform essentially, just because that's how it is in the Shameless world. Okay, so for the stairs, wow, those are some really old stairs. They look white with black steps. See if they have a color swatch. Um, is this? Oh, come on, come on. It's not. I don't know if they're gonna have a backyard, guys. I really want them to have a backyard, but I really kind of want these stairs to face outward. Just because that's how it is in the Shameless show. I know these stairs are a bit bigger as well. Oh, we're gonna have to move this over here. But then there's no room. Okay, we could just do this. We could extend this to out here. That way we can create what they have. Looks like they have a little porch on that side. So I'm gonna do that. And then I am gonna add some railings. Their railings look really old, and I want to use some wooded railings if they have any. If they have any of those. I don't know which one would look good. They're the only ones that look good with it. What about brown? We could do brown. Is it glass? It looks. We're gonna pretend that is not what that is. Okay, guys, I'm trying my best, and this is my best, so don't cover me. I want to change the stair color actually because I want it to match. Ooh, I really like that. I think I want to change the railing color to something like dark black. Yeah, something like that. And then I'm not gonna try to make everything look exactly like it, but I want it to look exactly like it, guys. So I want to make sure the door. Oh, you know what? They have a little porch. I totally forgot about that. They do have columns here. Wow, I didn't realize how detailed that area was on top of their house. Okay. There is a column there, so I'm gonna add a column. I know I'm working backwards, I know. But I'm trying to replicate this. So we'll put that there. And this is actually black, it's not brown. So we'll do black, and then they have a fence. Maybe we could do this. Yeah, this one's black. We can do this one. And then I'll delete the gap in between the walkway. So we'll delete this. They're kind of connecting there. So we'll keep that. I feel like this is working in a odd way. Okay, so there is a door, and it has a little window at the top, and it's a window on the door. Oh my gosh, this must be the hard part replicating. Just because there's not a lot of doors that look like that. Guys, I might do a speed build so you guys don't have to watch the full thing. So I think I'm gonna start that now. Okay guys, just a little bit of information about this build. I had to use so many reference photos on Google and on YouTube, and shout out to Megastar for touring her houses for Shameless. I am gonna probably do Fiona's house as well. I'm not right now though. I'm gonna be taking a big break from The Sims after this series, but it absolutely took me a long time to figure out what windows I wanted for the top just because it was hard because I don't have any CC for builds. I had to rely mainly on expansion packs and base game alone. But I think this house came out pretty good once I finished it. I did change the color of the house. I just thought that that red was a bit too bright, so I changed it. But I ended up layering this bush with other bushes because we don't have a bush shape like that from the reference photo. So I just kind of got creative here, and then the light as well. I changed the light. It was hard for me to figure out what the back of the house was gonna look like just because I didn't have a reference photo of that. But the front of the house looked pretty similar to the reference photo, and I tried to make it so. I also decided to give Kev a truck because he does have a truck in the show. I don't know what color it was though. I wasn't sure if it was white or blue, and I didn't really feel like looking it up, so I just gave him a blue turquoise looking color truck. And I was surprised that it worked functionally off grid, so that's nice. And then I gave them trash cans and with a little bit of trash. They have negative moodlets from walking outside with that, but I did test and make sure everything was functional. The only thing that wasn't functional was the closet, and I'll show you that once we get to it. But this is the main entryway, and I was like, I need to put this together. There was 5 main rooms from the YouTube video that I watched, and I really wish that I got a bigger lot size because 30 by 20 wasn't enough for me. So definitely upgrade to maybe a 40 by 50 or something, I don't know. But yeah, so if you've seen the closet back there, it wasn't functional. But yeah, I tried to make it look realistic with the door open, and I like that. So, by the way, these spiral stairs that you see are CC. This is from Shinobu or Shibubu, I believe. I think that's her name. I forgot. I'll be putting it in the description box so you guys can download that if you want these stairs. Please take note that you have to download a elevator mod or elevator CC to make the stairs functional. Basically, the stairs work like a elevator teleportation tool, so they won't actually use the stairs. But I was looking around and I've seen someone actually make the stairs functional, so I might be testing out that CC as well. So I have to download that, but I was trying to focus mainly on the build because it took me a long time, guys. Super long. 2 days, I told you. But I was trying to figure out what the layout was going to be for the upstairs because I was totally confused because I have no idea what their layout looked like upstairs. And the way that the YouTuber Megastar had her layout, it was different, and I didn't think. So her layout was basically like 4 rooms, or no, not 4 rooms. I think it was like 2 bedrooms upstairs and a bathroom. But I ended up having 3 bedrooms and an office and a bathroom upstairs, so they have extra space and extra room. This is the kitchen. I had to expand it out a little bit because it was just too small and I didn't like that, so yeah, I expanded that out. And then the laundry room doesn't really have a lot of space. I was considering not doing a laundry room, but hey, it's realistic. I had trouble putting the cabinets there just because it wasn't snapping to the grid. Let me know if there's some type of CC that you guys know about because I don't. I really wasn't open to using CC or mods because of the Sims 4 update that we just had November 4th. So yeah, I didn't know. I was scared, but it all worked out and I got my CC back and everything is still functional. You can see me working on the freaking roof. You guys, this roof was giving me a hard time. Roofs are always hard for me in The Sims 4 when I'm doing builds, and I was like, okay, I cannot do a 2-bedroom upstairs, so I'm just gonna change it back to a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, and an office. So that's what I did in the end. But yeah, that other side was giving me trouble, so I had to go back and undo everything just to get back to original size. But yeah, as you can see, it looked horrible. And yeah, that's me going back and just refiguring out the layout and trying to make it look better. So I did the twins bedroom, and then I did a love room. I might change that to something else. I didn't know what else to put there, but I wanted it to be fully furnished for you guys. So please, please just applaud my furnishing and decorating. I felt like V was a leopard queen and zebra animal print queen. So this is why I wanted to do a lot of colors in brown and leopard's colors and zebra colors and reds, just because I felt like that was her. And also I put a restroom downstairs because I didn't know what to put in that empty little gap there. You guys will see me jump from upstairs to downstairs because once I have a thought in my mind, I'm like, I need to do it right now or I'll forget. So this is why you see me going back and forth to each area. That's just how my mind and my brain works. I'm sorry if you guys don't like that, but that's just me. I had to speed belt this whole entire thing for you guys because if I didn't, it would probably be over 5 hours of footage. I'm not even lying. I'm not joking. So please be grateful that I did a time lapse for you guys because it took me forever. But yeah, I did add light switches to each room. I think I forgot to put one in the restroom, I'm pretty sure, upstairs, or bathroom upstairs. I'll put that in there. But I wanted to get this video out tonight because I told you guys I would get it out by November 4th. And it's currently 10:11 p.m. and I hope you guys can watch it as soon as you can. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking a big break from The Sims after this. And yeah, after this, I'm probably gonna be working on my legacy challenge family, so I'll do that after. But I might be off of The Sims for a couple of months, weeks, days, I don't know how long. But yeah, guys, this took me forever. But yeah, I really love how the kitchen came out. It looks kind of accurate. I really love this wallpaper that I got. I don't know which pack it was from, but it was from some pack that I had. But yeah, I was trying to figure out how to do the paper towel hack with the toilet paper holders, and I was like, what do they use to cover up this area that that has the little circle silver thingies? I don't even know what they called, but I decided to put a light over it. It was a little black light. Yes, it was this one. And then I layered it to kind of cover up that spot. But it kind of looked like a paper towel holder, and I liked that. So yeah, I decided to add cabinets. They didn't really have, I don't think they had cabinets on that side of their house, but I decided to add them anyways. I added a hood vent, and then I was trying to position the windows to make sense because every window was crooked and lopsided, and I didn't like that, so I tried to make them look accurate and all together. But yeah, I had to fix the door again because I did tell you guys I was gonna expand the kitchens, and I did. But now the laundry room is really tiny. And I did make it a laundry room, but I don't know if I'm gonna let them use it. It's just not functional, and I didn't give them any laundry baskets. So I might delete the laundry room in a whole. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I might not be working on this build for a while, but yeah. Let me know if you want me to do gameplays with Kev and V. I was gonna give them their twin girls, but I didn't want to do that right away. I wanted to just get this build over with and then work on their family. But yeah, this is Kev and V's room. It's all zebra and leopard print, as I mentioned earlier. I had a hard time trying to figure out what I was going to put on this empty wall over here, so I just put a chair and a table. Maybe Kev and V want to talk, I don't know. And then I put a wardrobe over there. and a plant on it. This lamp is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's from Decor from the Max kit, or Decor to the Max kit, and I absolutely love it. I put this fan because it looked realistic, and then of course you gotta have that suitcase for Kev and V. They are highly into each other. Let me just say that. But I was just trying to make sure everything was functional as I was going because I want you guys to be able to play on this. But you are probably going to need that CC. The download is free and it doesn't hurt your computer, trust me. It didn't hurt mine, but you're gonna need the CC to go upstairs, so just be mindful. But yeah, this is me trying to work on the laundry room. I mean, I tried with that little bit of space that I had. I honestly think I'm gonna delete it, but whatever. I put junk in there just to make it look like a junk closet, and then I put like a little utility type thing there. Maybe it's a water heater, I don't know. Actually, it might be for the lights, the electricity, power breaker. So yeah, that's exactly what it was. But this is me trying to add more clutter, like flowers and just vases and stuff like that. I thought this was a nice idea to layer that. And then I put little garlands on the wall there because it was a half wall and it looked naked to me. This is the bathroom. I absolutely love this bathroom, guys. I love how I decorated it, and it just reminded me of a family bathroom, and just reminding me that everything doesn't have to be perfect. Everything can be mix match. Everything doesn't have to match, and that's what Kev and V taught me from the show. Even though she loves leopard, she always does different colors like purples and reds and just dark colors. Pretty 70s. I love it. I love anything that's colorful. But for me personally, I'm not that eclectic when it comes to my living space. I like pretty much basic decor. I don't like too much colors just because it gives me a headache. But I really liked how this soothed my eye when looking at it. It just made it look more homey. I don't know. Personally, though, I wouldn't make my bathroom look like this in real life, but I absolutely love it because it gave it some character. But yeah, this is me fixing the windows, trying to make sure everything is accurate and even, and just ready for you guys to play on. I don't know how many expansion packs I used in this, so I would double check if you're trying to download this, because if you don't have the expansion packs that I have, they're gonna replace it with other items in The Sims 4 that are base game and it doesn't look right. So, but you guys can always delete and redecorate the way you want. This is just how I decorate it, and I'm just gonna put this out there. Yeah, none of this stuff is base game. It's all from different expansion packs. Some things may be base game, but you're gonna need other expansion packs for this download in the gallery when I put it out there. I had to keep saving every second because I have PTSD from not saving my Sims game, and I had to restart a lot. So please make sure if you're doing big builds like this to save every 5 minutes or every 20 minutes or so, because I just cannot. I had to save every other 5 minutes because I'm scared of everything deleting and me starting over again and me having a total breakdown. But this was the speed build, and now I'm gonna show you guys the inside, so please stay tuned, guys. This is everything that I came up with. I think I did pretty good so far. This is the front of the house. The back of the house, I'm not really too fond of. I mean, I think I could have did better with the layout, but it's kind of hard when you just see the front of the house. So this is the side view of it. I decided to give it a little bit of texture on it. I don't know. I didn't add it to the back though. You're probably wondering, why is there no windows downstairs in the back? Well, the back is the laundry room, and I just thought it wouldn't make any sense, but I might put windows, I don't know. This is the other side. We have a little bit of trash down here. And then, yeah, this is a front porch. I thought if I sorry guys, if I do a little bit of something that's similar from the TV show, then it will look a lot more realistic. The chairs, they're obviously base game from expansion packs. I think the brown one is from Horse Ranch, and then this one is from Love Struck. But this is the front porch. We're gonna go inside. Of course, I had to include a ref for the front door. So let's go inside. We have a lovely coat rack slash bench here, and then I put a rack here, or hat rack, or shelf, umbrella stuff, shoes, switches, and then of course the iconic window. Okay, and then when you come in, there's this archway, and then I had to put a coat rack there as well. All of this may not be accurate from the TV show, but it is definitely inspired from their house. I decided to put a little accent table here with a monitor. It's supposed to be a monitor, but it's actually a TV. And then I put this PC here, and then that's supposed to be a speaker. Then there's a mirror, another mirror, and then I put a closet back here, accent table. Closet isn't functional, but it serves its purpose and does what it's supposed to do. So I love it. Now we're in the living room, another archway. This is the living room, and we have the lovely TV here. Another closet, by the way. I think this one is functional, but I had to double check. We have a radio table or radio stereo box here, and then a lovely beer rack full of alcohol. Then we have a game there. There's a bookshelf here. When we turn around, we are welcomed into the main living area, the couch, the beautiful light here. I didn't really think about the ceiling. I think the ceilings are fine, but I just thought V loves leopard and zebra prints, so I wanted to include that. And a lot of browns and a lot of eclectic colors, especially since I believe this was in this household, or their household was inspired from the 70s. So I want to do a 70s theme, and I think I did pretty well. I didn't know what to put in this area, so I put a restroom. It's a half bath, and yeah, just a normal toilet, stuff like that. It's not really special. Around the corner we have the kitchen. Looks like Kev was cooking something earlier. I don't know what. But this is the kitchen. I am going to put a coffee table. I didn't really think about putting that yet, just because I've been busy with this build. But yeah, we have another table here. I decided to make this door a little open. I thought that was cool, so I did that. You will see light switches around this entire build in every room, just because I felt like that made it look super more realistic. And yeah, this is the downstairs. Oh, let me go. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get used to the controls. This is the laundry room slash junk closet. I didn't really have enough room. I should have played or got a bigger lot, but I didn't think about that. So yeah, this is that. Now we're gonna go upstairs. We're actually gonna go to the stairs, because why not? Okay, these spiral stairs are CC from Shabubu, I believe, and it's functional. You just have to get an elevator mod. So yeah. But this is the main foyer way. Let's go into V and Kev's room first, because I think I did absolutely amazing. This is V and Kev's room. It's kind of similar, I think. Not in every way, but it's definitely inspired. So here you see the leopard and the zebra prints. I know her bed is zebra print, but they didn't have that in The Sims. At least I didn't have that bed with all the expansion packs that I have. So yeah, just leopard. But yeah, this is their bedroom. I think I did well. So yeah, We have Kev and V here. They look like they are talking. I don't know what they're talking about, but it looks like they're having a good conversation. So, oh wait. Kev looks upset. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Anyways, let's get out of their bedroom. That was that. And then I didn't know what else to put here, so I decided to put the twin girls' bedroom. This one's not really special. I don't really know what their bedroom looked like in the game. I was just trying to get this done, so yeah, it's not really special at all. This is a love room. I just thought it would be nice to put this in here because why not? So yeah, this is a love room. And I thought that was pretty 70s themed, so yeah. This is an office, not like they're gonna use it, but it's pretty plain and basic. It's boring in here, so we're gonna get out of there. Over here is the restroom, or bathroom, sorry. I thought this was inspired from the show, so I try to make it look as accurate as possible. I forgot to put a light switch in there, but it's okay. But yeah, this is the full build. I didn't really do a garden because I know V is a avid gardener, or is it Kev? I can't remember. It was probably V, I think. But I didn't have enough room. I might put it on the side of the house, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. But this is the main build. Oh yeah, I had to give Kev his truck, and yeah. This did take me a long time, so please let me know. I really want to fix a couple of items before I update or upload this to the gallery. But overall, I think I did pretty good with trying to replicate this entire build. I am incredibly sorry if there are lags. This was a large video file, and I don't think my computer can hold that much, but yeah. I will be working on Fiona's house. I'm not gonna do that though today. It's probably gonna be maybe a month later tops because I'm gonna be taking a break from The Sims. But yeah, guys, this is it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this segment of me creating Kev and V's house. Let me know if you would like me to create any more content or if you want me to do gameplays with Kev and V, just because. So yeah. But anyways, guys, hope you have an awesome day, and yeah, bye bye.